YouTube, what's going on? It's Terminator on YT, and guys, this is a much needed video that you need to watch about what kind of weapon mods to use for Zero Build Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2. Obviously, guys, this is my personal preference, but as a player that has over a 62% win rate and over a 28 KD in Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2, I think these weapon mods have worked out for me quite well. So at any time or point during the video, guys, feel free to do a couple things for me. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment on the video. Let me know what weapon mods you like to use and why you think they're better than the ones I chose. Again, guys, if you choose different weapon mods, you are not hurting my feelings. Maybe you'll even teach me something. Make sure you hit the sub button, guys. Help support myself in the channel. And make sure, most importantly, guys, you ring that bell to get all the notifications for my long form videos such as these, my shorts, and most importantly, my live streams. And as always, guys, have a great day. All right, guys, so here I have two of the Warforged assault rifles. One of them, I have the red eye, I have the quick mag, I have the foregrip, as well as the suppressor. The other one I have the drum mag, I have the thermal scope, I have the foregrip, as well as a muzzle brake. So now for the one with the thermal sight, there is definitely an added positive that enemies do pop up red, and you can toggle this on and off as much as you please. But with this scope, that is not quite as zoomed in as the regular sniper scope, but definitely more zoomed in than a hollow scope, there does come some jump when you shoot. Mind you, guys, I am on PC controller. I'm holding my analog stick down. I have a foregrip and the muzzle that's supposed to reduce recoil as much as possible. And unless I hold that thing down, it gets a little jumpy. It gets a little jumpy. Now for the assault rifle, where I have a suppressor on it as well, because I don't think I need as much recoil control when I have a red dot. So this one has the red dot and the suppressor, because again, guys, I think this is the superior sight between this or the hollow. Really, whatever your personal preference is, whether you like the red dot, the single little tiny dot that you could track, or if you like the hollow because it's slightly more zoomed in. But I'm telling you guys, this sight right here, I feel like has no jump, and all I have is the foregrip on it. I don't even need the muzzle brake. No recoil. And to show you guys, I'm gonna hold my controller up. Only two buttons, aim in, shoot. Even without the muzzle that reduces recoil or just a suppressor on it, this gun does not move when you use these attachments. Now, when it comes to deciding whether you want to use the drum mag or the speed mag, just remember, the speed mag reload time got a buff by 20% because there is noticeably no difference between the reload speed between the regular clip and the speed mag clip. I'm going to show you a side-by-side of the reload time for both these clips. Now, mind you also, the speed mag comes with 35 bullets already, and the drum mag only adds 10 more. So let's see the side-by-side time of the reload speeds for the drum mag and the speed mag on the Warforged assault rifle. In my opinion, guys, the superior build for the Warforged assault rifle is the red dot or hollow, again, which either side you prefer, one of those two preferably, having the speed mag for the quicker reload because you already have 35 bullets in a magazine, having the foregrip, and whether you like the extra reduced recoil in the muzzle or if you like having the suppressor, the two you definitely need are the foregrip and the speed mag. Again, between the hollow or the red eye, whichever one is your personal favorite, and between the muzzle brake or the suppressor, whichever one is your preferred option as well. All right, guys, next we have the Gatekeeper shotgun. Now for the Gatekeeper shotgun, you don't necessarily need a sight on it, but I kind of don't mind the red dot because when you're ADSing someone who's running at you from a distance and they don't notice you yet because you're right hand peeking, this can be very useful. When it comes for the mag, it really depends on what you prefer, but honestly, 3 shots of a shotgun, even though this shotgun is very strong, really is not a lot. So having a drum mag is insanely OP because you get 2 extra shots, making it 5 of all shots, even with a gray that can hit for over 100. And also, the fourth attachment really doesn't matter too much between the suppressor and the muzzle brake. If you want to use one, go ahead. If you don't want to use one, I don't think it really affects the gun too much. So here's the reload speed of the 5-shot drum mag on the Gatekeeper shotgun. And now here is the 3-shot speed mag reload time. Very fast. Also, here's what happens when you aim down without that quick grip on. Kind of slow. And now here's the moving side to side while ADS with that grip. Now, obviously also still in the game is the Auto Frenzy shotgun, which we all remember from last season was very overused and very overpowered. So now I'm happy there's at least another shotgun in the Gatekeeper shotgun that can give us some differentiality with what weapon loadout we use every game. Because if you're a zero build player like myself, this was the only shotgun you used, because the hammer pump can either hit for 12 or 160, and to be honest, you really can't take that chance. So when it comes for the auto shotty, again, having a sight on it really is personal preference. If you don't want one, you don't need one. You want the hollow or the red dot, feel free. It's really just whether you like it or not. And when it comes to the third slot, I think the speed foregrip or the laser, again, are really the only choices you can go with here. So we're going to test out the 12-round drum mag shotgun and its reload speed. Notice, it's also much longer compared to the drum mag reload speed of the Gatekeeper shotgun. And now here is the 8-round speed mag reload speed of the Auto Frenzy shotgun. Noticeably faster again. And here is the ADS speed without the speed foregrip. And here's the ADS speed with the speed foregrip. And when it comes to sniping, guys, truly and honestly, I think the sight really does just depend on what you like to use. Do you like to use it up close, like the red dot or the hollow? Even though the hollow is sneaky good from afar, because it feels like the bullet drop is just less. Or do you like the thermal scope, or do you like the old-fashioned sniper scope? Now for the magazine size, I don't know why you guys wouldn't use a drum mag. I have the speed mag on this because it's how I found it, but the drum mag gives you 5 extra shots, and the reload speed time really is not crazy different, especially when you're shooting people from far away. The only difference, guys, is I think the muzzle brake actually does something in Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2. I feel like my bullets travel slightly further. It might be a placebo thing, but truly I think the suppressor hinders the bullets more than it did last season. And again, guys, when it comes to sniping, I know the speed foregrip is nice, but honestly, having that quick ADS ability to be able to quickscope people, honestly, in certain situations, really makes or breaks a game. Just look at the ADS speed when you have the angled foregrip attached to your Reaper sniper rifle. No matter what sight you're using, this can make or break winning a fight, clutching a game, or even coming out of the game with a win. Next, we're going to be going over the differences of the drum gun, which was just released in Fortnite's 29.01 brand new Midas update. So like in seasons past, this gun still takes medium ammo, but is still considered a close to medium range weapon. This drum gun in particular, we have the red dot, the drum mag, the speed foregrip, as well as a suppressor. Now, if you notice with any kind of SMGs, the last couple bullets start to pop around, your recoil is very hard to control. And that is not a bad reload time. Now we have a drum gun without a sight. This has a laser for increased hip fire. This has a muzzle brake for less recoil and a speed mag for quicker reloads. The spread of the bullets is much tighter, and as you can see, that was an even faster reload. But honestly, the drum mag also reloads pretty quickly. Again, it depends on what you're going to use this weapon for. Do you want to use this for distance, and do you want to keep a sight on it? Or is this going to be strictly for when an opponent gets too close for you to snipe, and you have to rely on this weapon or your shotgun in order to win the fight? And then obviously, we still have the Thunderburst SMG, which is still a very viable option, and the brand new Harbinger SMG. We all know about the Thunderburst. The Thunderburst, if you have the laser sight on it, it is a 0 bullet at nothing. Look how tight the reticle is. It is nothing. It is absolutely nothing. This gun is still disgusting to use, even to today in Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2. And when it comes to the Harburger SMG, I'd recommend maybe putting a sight on it depending on what you're going to use it for. You have the drum mag, which gives increased bullets, which makes your clip go from 30 to 40. You have the speed foregrip mag, or you have the muzzle brake. So let's take a look at the recoil with the muzzle brake. The gun still kind of bounces around a lot, even when you're aimed down. And let's look at the reload time. Not awful. And now this is the reload time with the speed mag, but we're also going to try the foregrip to see if we can reduce that recoil. Definitely decrease recoil when you're aiming down the sight, and it definitely reloads much quicker. If I'm being honest, guys, when it comes to Fortnite, it's all about having fun. So if you want to use whatever weapons you want to use whatever weapons you want to use. This is more of a tutorial video for people who are trying to increase their gameplay and try to increase their stats, like their kill death or win percentage, and try to win more gunfights so that we can get more victory royales in pubs, in ranked, in any kind of competition or tourney, whatever it may be. Again, I am a controller on PC player. Say what you want about aim assist, but to be completely honest, if you play controller on PC and you've played controller on console in the past, the aim assist really is not that strong compared to what it was on console. So these are tips and tricks that help me increase my win rate and kill death by equipping these attachments to these weapons. So at the end of the video, guys, I'm gonna break it down real quick and re-go over my particular loadout that I use and exactly what kind of attachments I put on my weapons. In my first slot, I don't mind using the auto frenzy shotgun or the gatekeeper shotgun. To be completely honest, if I find a green gatekeeper shotgun, but I find a purple or a blue auto frenzy shotgun with a drum mag, I am picking that blue or purple auto frenzy shotgun with the drum mag because it has more bullets. Because to be quite frankly honest, guys, the gatekeeper shotgun, yes, even a gray one hits for over 100. 3 bullets is not a lot. If you miss one of those bullets, or if one of those is not an increased headshot, then you're putting yourself at risk of losing that gunfight because now you have to reload. However, with 12 bullets of an auto frenzy shotgun, that thing can fire forever. And as we know, because we all played Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 1, it gets annoying, but it's overpowered. But ideally, if I can get a gatekeeper shotgun with the drum mag, as well as the laser sight, as well as even a red dot, because I do like to ADS a little extra every once in a while. And to be completely honest, the muzzle or the suppressor really doesn't make a difference to me, but those 3 attachments, the red dot, the drum mag, as well as the laser, really make a difference in my fights because I'm able to hit fire more accurately. I am able to shoot more shots without having to reload, and even if I need to hit somebody who's down a hallway for a little extra ADS damage before I push, I have the red dot sight for it. In my second slot, guys, I have the Warforged assault rifle. I know the Nemesis AR is still in this game, and don't get me wrong, I think people are sleeping on the Nemesis. I think its hipfire is more accurate than the Warforged, and honestly, the Nemesis really is not a bad gun. It's just the fire rate is very slow. So when you get in a 1v1 fight against somebody with the same attachment, same rarity, you're probably losing the fight to the Warforged assault rifle. And on my Warforged assault rifle, I'd want the red dot, preferably, or the halo. The halo sight is not that bad, but definitely not the thermal scope or the sniper scope. As you guys saw earlier in the video, the thermal scope bounces too much, even with the foregrip and the muzzle brake on it, to stop as much recoil as possible, but it still bounces like crazy. I would also want the speed mag because, again, only a 10 bullet difference. It still has 35 bullets to start in the speed mag round, as well as having the foregrip, and then whether you want the suppressor or the muzzle brake, whichever one you prefer, because as we saw earlier in the video, I had a suppressor on it with the foregrip, and that gun did not move while firing. In my third and fourth slot, guys, I kind of don't really carry heals in zero builds. I know builds is much different, and in builds, I 100% understand that heals are definitely necessary. But in zero builds, to be completely honest, I'd want 6 shockwaves, if not 12, honestly, if I could find them, or depending on how sweaty the lobby is, or if I'm playing ranked or a tourney, I'd want 6 shockwaves, as well as 4 bunkers to go next to it, or shield bubble juniors, which are a brand new item and a small version of obviously the shield bubble, which make for a very, very unique surface to play around. You can either stay inside to heal or revive a teammate, or you can use the outside of it from behind to use peaks and corners to your advantage when fighting an opponent. And in my fifth slot, guys, I know a lot of the community is not a big fan of sniper rifles being in the Fortnite Battle Royale, but to be completely honest, it's here. You might as well use it. Whether you're a solo with low HP, whether you're a 4v4 versus the last team in a fight, the sniper can turn the tide of any single Fortnite game you play. With the one-shot headshot capabilities and the gold sniper doing up to 120 plus body shot damage, this weapon really makes a difference. Preferably, I like the sniper scope, or the hollow scope is actually kind of growing on me a little bit because there's no glint with a sniper. So if you're aiming down at somebody, they think you have an AR out, you don't, and you hit them in the head for 275, and that's a GG right there. But to be completely honest, guys, whatever sight you are comfortable with, please use it. Whatever one you feel comfortable with, whatever one you feel like you could track the bullet drop or track your opponents better with, just use it. When it comes to the magazine size, guys, to be honest, when you're using a sniper, you're kind of far away already, so there's no real use for the speed mag. I think the drum mag giving you those 2 extra shots, because again, you're fighting from far away, the reload time isn't a crazy big difference, and honestly, it just makes for more shots. In the third slot, I know I see a lot of people using the foregrip or the speed foregrip, but honestly, I love the ADS foregrip because I get to quickscope my opponents, and sometimes if I'm walking with my sniper out and an opponent jumps on me out of nowhere and you just respond by aiming and shooting your gun because you panic, that quick ADS can make all the difference. And on the barrel, guys, to be completely honest, I used to be a fan of the suppressor, but I don't know if it's a mental thing. I feel like the suppressor has ruined the sniper in Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2. I feel like either going with no muzzle attachment or going with the muzzle breaker attachment that reduced the recoil. I don't know if it's placebo inside my brain, but I feel like it makes my bullet drop less and it lets the bullets go the true distance that it almost was to start Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 1. Again, guys, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just putting some advice out there for what I have found useful to help me get to over a 28 kill death ratio so far this season and over a 62% win rate in Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2. And you can say I'm a sweat, you can say I'm a streamer, whatever you want to call me. You want to call me a loser, call me whatever you want. When I'm playing a video game, I like to have fun, but I also don't like to lose. Who likes to lose when they're playing video games? So again, guys, if you don't want to take the advice, absolutely no problem. But if you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you for listening. Make sure you hit that sub button. And guys, I just hope this helped you out any way, shape, or form that it could. I know rewatching this video honestly helped me out with trying to figure out what kind of attachments I actually truly like using on my weapons, and who knows what kind of weapons Fortnite's going to add to end this season. But again, appreciate y'all for watching. Have a good day.